Hello and welcome to another awesome video on the Disabled Explorer YouTube channel. Hope everyone's having a great Monday and had an awesome Halloween weekend for those who celebrated. Today I'm going to do a recap of what happened on Friday Night SmackDown from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, and I will preview tonight's Monday Night Raw from Hershey, Pennsylvania. And I'll maybe throw in a joke of the day or two and start of the day. So, without further ado, let's get into Friday Night SmackDown's recap. WWE SmackDown highlights recap. The opening moments we kicked off with big entrances. Gunther, Cody Rhodes, Motor City Machine Guns, and DIY were all there in Brooklyn. Then backstage, Randy Orton exchanges tense words with COO Triple H before storming to the ring. Orton demands a match with Kevin Owens at Crown Jewel, which is this coming Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific in Saudi Arabia, accusing Triple H of protecting him. Triple H denies it, finally granting Orton his wish, Kevin Owens at Crown Jewel. He warns Orton to stay sharp. This fight might be bigger than he thinks. Then came a series finale, LA Night, officiates the Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes match. Things get chaotic. LA Knight, gets kicked accidentally, retaliates with finishers, and declares himself the winner of Game 7, leaving everyone stunned and confused. But backstage drama ensued when LA Knight met up with Nick Aldis, and Nick Aldis was a little upset, as you can figure, with LA Knight. So, what does that result in? LA Knight will face Andrade and Carmelo Hayes for a triple threat match at Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia. Other backstage drama. Tiffany wants Naomi taken out, but Nia Jax already has Candice LeRae on it. Naomi versus Candice LeRae match was next. Naomi powers through interference to pin Candice after a surprise assist from Bayley. Cody Rhodes invites and confronts Gunther. Cody and Gunther exchange intense words, each declaring themselves the ultimate champion. A brawl ensues, and Randy Orton rushes in to even the odds. Randy Orton comes in right after Ludwig Kaiser comes in and helps Gunther. Tag team showdown. In the pre-main event, or pre-match main event, whatever you want to call it, DIY versus Motor City Machine Guns for the contendership of the World Tag Team titles. The Motor City Machine Guns score the win, but is interrupted by the Bloodline. In the ensuing chaos, Jimmy Uso, and the Bloodline clash, leading to the Motor City Machine Guns seizing the WWE Tag Team Championships. So, let me clarify that. After their DIY clash, the Motor City Machine Guns were confronted by the Bloodline. Nick Aldis also came out and said he was defending the Motor City Machine Guns, but then said, we can take them on at any time, any place. And Solo said, I know you want to make an impact, a dig at where they formerly were, TNA Impact, but if you want to do it this way, let's do a title match right here, right now. And Nick Aldis said, if you want it, if everybody here wants it, let's do it. Then the match came on for the tag team titles immediately after the DIY match, which was a bit brutal. But then Solo interrupted the second match, and then Jimmy first came to help out, and then Jay helped out as well, and then Roman was there as well. I know it's a bit confusing, but it all ended up with Jimmy and Jay, the Motor City Machine Guns winning the tag titles, pinning the Bloodline. And then at the closing scene, new champs Motor City Machine Guns celebrate, joined by a reunited Uso brothers, as Roman Reigns watches. The Usos give a big hug to each other after a few months of clashing. Unimpressed, SmackDown goes off the air with fireworks and fan chants. I was impressed actually, but that was a typo. Let's catch all the action at Crown Jewel this coming Saturday, November the 2nd, at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, on Friday night, on the WWE Network, and on Peacock in the States. Now I'm going to preview tonight's Monday Night Raw from Hershey, Pennsylvania. Get ready for Monday Night Raw on October 28th, live at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, on the USA Network in the States and on Sportsnet 360 here in Canada. It will repeat again at midnight, at midnight on Sportsnet 360. Sheamus versus Ludwig Kaiser. Sheamus reignites his rivalry with Ludwig Kaiser in a hard-hitting clash. After their intense summer showdown at SummerSlam, I believe, I can't remember, Kaiser's back from injury, ready to settle the score. Dominic Mysterio versus a mystery former champion. I wonder who that could be. I was initially thinking that it was going to be Dominic versus Ray with going at it, but I don't know. Dominic's looking to make a statement as he faces a mystery opponent, former world champion. A win could bring him one step closer to his WWE title dream. Triple threat tag team match. Rey Mysterio versus Dragon Lee. Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee, The New Day and Raw Raiders battle it out for a shot at the World Tag Team titles against Finn Balor and J.D. McDonough. Zelina Vega versus Ivy Nile. After a tense showdown last week, Zelina Vega and Ivy Nile is set to clash with pride and bragging rights on the line. I'll do a brief lineup again for tonight's Raw. Sheamus versus Ludwig Kaiser. Dominic Mysterio versus a former world champion. Tag team number 1 contenders match: Mysterio, Lee, and New Day versus New Day and War Raiders. Zelina Vega versus Ivy Nile. This is one show you do not want to miss. Again, that's at 8 p.m. 7 Central from Hershey, Pennsylvania on the USA Network and the Sportsnet 360 here in Canada, repeating at 12 a.m. on Sportsnet 360 here in Canada. Before I go, I want to do a joke of the day, if I can find it. Okay. Joke. There we go. The first joke of the day brought to you by AJokeADay Newsletter. It's called Fairy Tale Beginnings. How do you start a fairy tale in the modern era? If elected, I promise. That's a dig at the upcoming presidential election. The second one is Batman impression. Dad to his son: do you want to hear a really good Batman impression? Son: go ahead. Go on then. Dad says, Dad growled, no, not this kryptonite. And then son says, Dad, that's Superman. Then Dad says, thanks, I've been practicing a lot. Oh, he thinks that he was complimenting him. And finally, with the thought of the day, also from the Joke of the Day newsletter, it's called A Negative Mind. A negative mind will never give you a positive life. Unknown writer on that quote. Again, a negative mind. A negative mind will never give you a positive life. Thank you, A Joke of the Day, for both the thought of the day and the joke of the day. If you like this video, this short video, all my details are in the description below. I will be back here probably tomorrow to do a recap on what happened on Monday Night Raw from Hershey, Pennsylvania, and I will also do a joke of the day and thought of the day. So, before I go though, I'd like to ask, and you guys can leave this in the comments, since Halloween's coming up, what's your favorite candy? Let me know in the comment section below. I greatly appreciate the comments and the support on YouTube. Sorry about my stuttering. And I'm at 359. Let's keep it going. And please, if you feel like it, visit my Patreon page. I'd really appreciate that. All my details, again, are in the description below. And my question today is, because Halloween's coming up on Thursday, wherever you guys are celebrating or going up with trick-or-treating, what is your favorite candy or snack, like junk food? Mine would have to be an Aero, a Kit Kat, or a bag of chips. Ruffles sour cream is my favorite. So, until tomorrow with your Raw recap, have fun and keep on smiling, folks.